on everybody. Yes, I had some crazy shit happen today. I just wanted to tell y'all about it. So, hey, look, it's Bad Boy. I just got this recently, not too long ago. Remember? Anyway, listen. So today, on I guess like I told y'all, my channel was gonna get mine. They always watch me. It's this what it is. It's always gonna be like that. Um, y'all still family, but y'all wrong. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So today, one of my brothers, and I know you're gonna see this, so it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hate you. I just don't like your measurement, and I don't like the way that you. We not kids no more. We not kids no more. You understand? Now, to be quite honest with this gentleman I'm talking about, which is one of our Bad Boy members, core members at that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, me and you started at the same time, almost 19, 20 years ago. Remember that? And you saw a lot of fame. But not one time did you ever ask me, hey man, you want to do something with your you want to do something with your shit? See, I helped this man, literally helped him promote three artists. Three artists. Those three artists were remarkable. I have no regret about it whatsoever. But only thing is, brother, you never asked me one time, including when we was at Daddy's house studio, I was trying to show you and everything like that. It hurts my heart. You know what I'm saying? Brother hit me today and asked me to take the video down. Yes, he did. He said, you need to take the video down because you destroying the street team legacy. How, Sway? How? See, I'm not going to take down those videos, and I'm going to tell you why. One, I didn't tell you when you just recently had an interview with a big person, I would like to say, shout out to Flip. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell you how to handle that. I didn't tell you how to take your artist, which at one time I helped promote. Shout out to that brother, because that brother's phenomenal. I didn't tell you how to promote that artist. I didn't tell you, yo, I don't like the way the interview is, you should take that down. I didn't tell you, hey, I don't care for this interview. Matter of fact, I can't think of one time that I've ever told you anything like that. In fact, every time that you asked me, on the whole lifetime that we've known each other, look at me very carefully. You never even had a second guess from me. When you came to me and said, yo, I want to promote this artist because he's from my borough. And I understand you have preference because he's from your borough. In fact, almost all three of them are from your borough, except for one from being from Harlem, which was the most successful, if we could say. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely have a preference for the BX, and that's no problem. I don't have no problem with that. But I wish you would have told me that at some point because, see, I had a dream too. And I still have that dream. I'm singing now. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Rapping is cool, but I like singing better. Brother, I'm not taking them videos down. In fact, I'm kind of like surprised you would even ask me to take that video down. It seemed like to me the way you interjected it and you put it up, you said, I'll let the team decide. It seems like you had bad intentions for me. Like you want me gone. And I don't understand why. Because all through my life that I've known you, I've always been there to help. Anytime that you were down, I always hit you up. And I said, hey man, I hope you feel better. Anytime that you needed me to promote some artist, I was 110% with you, no questions out. Whether we was in Miami, whether we was in LA, whether we was in wherever we was at. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we was at. Arizona, everywhere that we've been. We've been some remarkable places. We had a great life so far. You know what I'm saying? But what thing I gotta say to you is this: we ain't kids no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you are a team leader, but I should have been second in command. You know that as well as I know. And you'll try to write my history for me sometimes, and I don't like that. I never try to write your history. I never try to tell you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, or whatever. Because as many times as you told me, hey, this is the way to do it or whatever, I have people that are bigger than you that tell me, no, that's not the way you should be doing it. In fact, that's a wrong way to be doing it. In fact, that's the way that certain people would do it. That's not the way you necessarily should be doing it. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Puff Diddy told you to do what you did, or you afraid he gonna see it, or whatever, whatever. But this is the point. You ain't called Gene Deal or hit up Gene Deal and tell him to stop doing his videos. You ain't hit up Jaguar Wright and tell her to stop doing her videos. In fact, you ain't hit up none of them 689 people on one of those videos and tell any of them they were completely wrong. See, we got to come to reality at some point. A lot of people don't like this man. I'm talking about Diddy. Now, I don't hate you, Diddy. I don't have no ill will towards you. And as you can see, if you follow my track record, anytime something has happened, I've always been there. I've always said to myself, hey, that's terrible, and he doesn't deserve that. or, you know what I mean? I feel for them. But I never had that same compassion shown to me. Now, I don't know if you guys are mad because some people are on there donating to me and stuff like that, but this is the fact. See, you guys had the chance to donate to me too. And I know some of you didn't have the money, I get that. But when certain individual had their birthday, you remember that? And we were supposed to have the bad boy cookout? Shout out to that because it was a great idea. I couldn't make it. I didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I was too busy trying to leave New York. You know? And in New York, what happened? What happened when I was here? See, if you're going to tell a story, you got to tell the whole story. You can't tell the part that just makes you look good. You got to tell the whole story. And sometimes, my friend, you just tell the part that makes you look good. The part that makes you look supreme more than everybody else. When in reality, just based off the personality and the whistling that you got, you don't even have to do that. You know that, and I know that. And out of all those guys on that team, I've known you the longest. See, you'll sit there and you'll say, oh, well, this one put in the work harder, or this one did that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I've done some remarkable things. When I got into Daddy's House Studio, which I had to pay for, yes, I had to pay for the studio that Puff owned. When I got into Daddy's House Studio, I brought people along with me. I took 2 people off the street. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mean they were in the street like they were sleeping in the street. I mean 2 people I seen in Times Square. One person I seen in Times Square. Ask her, tell her about the time she went to Daddy's House Recording Studio. She's real. And then the other person was Retro C from Brooklyn. You can look him up. Retro C, that's with 2 E's, C-E-E. And both are going to tell you I brought them into the studio. Another said individual that was later on Love and Hip Hop, he's come to the studio with me. See, I'm a frugal man, and I've always done shit like that. When I was in studios and I was recording in the closet, I used to bring people to my studio sessions because that's the way to do. I love hip hop music. I love the music business. Well, my friend, and you know what I'm talking about, you got to change. And there's some things that you don't see, and there's some things that you don't understand, and there's some things you will understand later on, and you'll understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I had to pull it. I had to pull it because you wouldn't. So I hope this doesn't destroy our friendship. I hope this doesn't destroy my legacy at Bad Boy. But at some point or another, everybody's got a story. You got your perspective, and I got my perspective. And my perspective is, when I needed y'all the most, I felt I was let down. People that I know felt I was let down. In fact, they was quite surprised. Emphatically surprised. I never ran around. You could ask anybody around me talking about, yo, I was with Puff every day. I never ran around and boasted talking about how I was making millions and thousands of dollars. In fact, I've always been a quiet person. I never boasted about anything. Anybody that knows me very well know I'm not a boaster. I never wore gold. I never wore silver. I never was a person that had money poking out my pockets. I was always the guy early with the debit card. So, and that's a fact. Anybody that knows me knows that. Now, on my hardship, I had to leave New York City and I had to go to Connecticut. You understand what I'm saying? And just to be put right back pretty much in the same situation. Now, if you guys are wondering why I would say something like that, you got to look at it like this. You guys had $75 each to throw in on a cookout. But prior to that, on my birthday, you understand what I'm saying? You asked everybody, hey, donate something to my man because he hurting. Donate something to a team member because he fucked up. And I got between all y'all $20. $20. When strangers that don't even know me are doing more. Strangers that don't even know me are doing more. You don't find that funny, my friend? That's funny. And I'm not blaming you, but you got to start listening. You don't listen. You know what I mean? You hear what you want to hear, and you paint the story that best fits your narrative. Well, sometimes, my friend, your narrative don't fit my narrative. And I know Puff coming. I know you probably coming. But I want you to remember one thing. Remember this. I was doing this with the best intents for you. And I know you're bigger than what you think you are. But you just don't see it. I know I'm bigger than that. And I'm going to keep going on. And the funny thing is, the bigger guys that you're taking up for, they're following me. They're listening to me. They're trying to say what I'm going to say. And I'm not trying to expose anybody, anything like that. But like I said, once again, only thing you have to do is just look at the video itself and you'll see one thing clear. I'm not lying. And all those people that are in the comment sections, they're not lying either. In fact, they've been feeling like that for a long time. And I see your comments and I see you commenting. My brothers not let me down. And I'm not going to say all of them because some of them lifted me up. Shout out to 4 in particular. But the other ones, they laughed at me when I was going through things that I clearly explained to them that for some reason white people get, but blacks and Latinos don't get. I don't know what it is. And I'm not here to sit here and decipher that or whatever. To be quite honest with you, I don't even care. But one thing I will say is this, brothers. Yeah, it's bad boy for life. Yeah, we still fam. Yeah, you can still get the same dollar from me. Yeah, you can still get the same cheeseburger when we was running through Miami. We didn't have no money and we had motherfucking ticket cards. Remember that? Remember little debit things that we tucked in? Remember that? Those were the times that I remember that were the best times I ever had with you motherfuckers. But I'll tell you this much. We grown now. And my man, I know you team leader, but you're going to give me my props too. I've been there just as long as you. Them kids that you brought along, I helped make them, you know what I'm saying? Except for two of them. But I supported them when they did. Nobody's ever supported me on none of my music. Have you ever blasted my music for me? Have you ever put my music on your page even when I was selling it? No, you didn't. So, my friend, and you know who I'm talking about, my light-skinned friend. Everything from the time you was even losing weight, I supported you. You need to really look back and think about what I'm saying right now, because every time you needed me, I was around. And I don't sound crazy. I sound very logical, I think. And if you say I sound crazy about what I'm saying, then why are all those people saying something different? I think we just on a different wave, a different atmosphere, and a different vibe. Now, this right here, this is my legacy too. Not just yours. This is my legacy. I spent my money in this for 6-7 years before we even got paid. Remember that? We should be paid something for that. And everything that Jaguar said, he should take $200 million and break it off to everybody. And isn't it funny? She's reiterating that after I said that. So I'm not the only person that feels like that. So shout out to Jaguar Wright. And like I tell you guys all the time, I'm just wearing this jacket right now for this video, honestly and truthfully. I don't even wear this around, but I just wanted y'all to know that everything that I'm telling you is the truth. So you're going to see a couple people in the comment section that are from Bad Boy Entertainment. You're going to see a couple people in the comment section that are probably from Interscope, or who we with now, Epic, or probably from Epic, and they're going to probably be wondering what I'm saying or whatever. Pay no attention to them. You see every morning when I wake up, when I put these videos up, situation. You see every morning when I speak to y'all, every afternoon when I speak to y'all, then I'm not telling you no lies. And I was with that company for almost 18 years, and I tell you no fucking lies. There's a lot of chuck there. Some of it may be realized, some of it may not, but the fact remains of this. At some point or another, you're going to start starting to realize how you've impacted people's lives. And we got to stop this passing the blame. Oh, it's your fault that this is not 1990 something. Ain't nobody pulling around, popping those CDs out the trunk. Ain't nobody starting a fucking clothing line and putting a store on Fifth Avenue like we did across from motherfucking Bryant Park. Ain't nobody motherfucking popping off with no shoes right now just straight out the box without Nike, Adidas, or somebody else backing them. This is not them days. This is 2020 under COVID-19. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, make sure you donate Stringer Bell 80, $ Stringer Bell 80, and the description is down below 2 times and in the pinned comment. I appreciate everything you're saying. I got so much heat to bring y'all, things to tell you about the things that people... See, people are worried about what I'm going to say. But don't y'all worry, your secret's safe with me. I'm doing this my way. And I'm not going to expose you fully. I wouldn't do that. Because then I fuck myself too. Not just physically, but I fuck myself legacy-wise. So don't worry. I'm not going to do that. You understand? But I am going to talk. And that's all I got to say. So, guys, if you will, make sure you follow that link. I could use that. Bad boy for life, yes, I am. Loyal, I've been. But one thing I won't do is I won't sit here and lie for you. How I feel is how I feel. And no disrespect, but like I said, not in one endeavor have I ever came and told you what you should be doing. This is my endeavor. And Puff runs that, not you. And I know Puff sent you. I know he did. But Puff runs that company, not you. Puff runs Revolt, not you. Puff runs Sean John, not you. Puff runs every other outlet, including Ciroc, not you. You got to remember that. All right, my friend, if you still want to be my friend. Because the thing you did today, that wasn't very friendly. You threw me in the pot when I hadn't mentioned you one time. I hadn't mentioned you one time. So I'm trying to figure out what was your motivation. Yeah, what was your motivation? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Hey, bad boy for life, right? Isn't this shit dope? You know what I'm saying? Bad boy patch, all that. Isn't this shit dope? I love this. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everything I'm saying is bullshit. All right, y'all. Stringer Bell from The Wire. I'll holler at you guys later. Thank you so much. I appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in, listening to me, and everything else. And please believe me when I tell you, everything I'm saying is the truth. And just make sure you guys donate. I really appreciate it. Really, really, really do. You guys are you're showing real black excellence, not that bullshit that, look at this picture. Symbolic shit. I need substance. I'm out, guys.